Yeah, 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 yeah. Look. Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. Incoming, coming, keep it incoming, coming.
All right, good afternoon, subscribers. It is 3:29 in the afternoon. I had made plans. You know what they say, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So I didn't plan on sleeping in this late. I actually did wake up around 10. Should have took my ass to the gym, but I didn't. Just laid in the bed and then went back to sleep. Woke up a little bit ago, took a shower, dyed the little beard, make it a little darker, make myself a little handsomer. Went down to the gym and I can't work out. Well, let me rewind. I went to the gym on the further side because that equipment is better maintained than the one in the building I'm staying in. Yes, there's 2 gyms in this building, as well as a big U-shaped pool. So different zones, different pools. It's a big complex. So I went over there. They were putting new equipment in. So I walked over to my gym, putting new equipment in. I was trying to work out because I haven't eaten, and I hear it's better to work out on an empty stomach. Obviously, your body needs energy. It starts burning fat instead of the food in your stomach. So I was trying to get that in. I haven't eaten since 3 a.m., 2:50, 2:30 a.m., around there. I don't remember. This morning. So it's been 12 and a half hours, 12 hours. So I was trying to do that. I'm not hungry. Obviously, the Ozempic is working. Right now, it's just more willpower. I'm not really hungry, but I see food and I eat it. So I try to keep healthy options in the fridge. Matter of fact, let me show you what I got in the fridge. All right, let's see what we got in the fridge. Got beer, very lightly sweetened tea, my Ozempic, water. I got a coconut for electrolytes. I need to get another one, put it in here. A little bit of a mango passion fruit. But also, I haven't done a video of that market, shame on me. But they have these salads at this market. They come with tomatoes, carrots, and a mix of lettuce. I think it's 75 baht, something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, then I got tomatoes. This is 69 baht. I got cucumber, red onions, carrot. I got to get the little corn from the lady, shave that off. I got some apple in here. Then they have bags of salad, so I got that. One of the girls from the strip club, she makes food and sells it, so she gave this to me yesterday. I tasted it at the club, just a little bite, and I, wasn't trying to eat any last night. And I look at it, she says chicken. I think it's chicken skin. I'm not eating chicken skin. I don't know. I mean, it tastes good, but I have to take a better look. And I told her I'm not trying to eat too much protein right now. I'm trying to eat a lot more vegetables and protein and a little bit of rice, or no rice at all. So I got the Italian wishbone. I got the roasted sesame. And I keep a little bottle of lime juice. It's over there for my beers when I don't have limes. When the ladies come over, they like the beer, they use the lime. I prefer the juice or the lime, doesn't matter. The juice is fine for me because I just pour it in there. I ain't got to worry about squeezing it. Also, when I make my margaritas or makeshift margaritas, which is the second part, what we're going to do today is get us a bottle of tequila. Now, I got a bottle when I came here through the duty free. When I touched down in Korea, I bought a bottle. Should have got 2. I think this cost me $40. I'll look it up and put what I actually paid. So we're gonna go on a hunt to find some inexpensive tequila. It's expensive, guys. Any imported alcohol is expensive. They have this El Toro, I believe, tequila, and Tequila Rose in a black bottle, which is creamy. In the clubs, it's tequila. At day ship, it's a pool. If anyone knows that skit. So I prefer to have good tequila, so I'm gonna splurge. Fuck it, I'm on vacation. I want a good bottle of tequila. So obviously, when ladies come over, you know what I mean, they want to drink some good shit, so we're gonna get that. So we're gonna do laundry, then we're gonna head over. I was gonna go, and I might just go into the market just to show you what the price of the tequila is in the market. I'm not gonna make a video on that market right now. Although I said I will, but let's just focus on the alcohol while the clothes are washing. And then I think we're just going to go to Big C. I was going to go to another place, and I just might go to the other place. There's a place, if memory serves me right, where it's like a crossroad from coming into town. And I believe there's like a liquor store in the corner. So I was going to try that. But I was like, you know what? Big C it's like Smart and Final or a Costco without a membership card, and the food is a lot cheaper. It's like a warehouse shopping. So I think we're gonna go to Big C. I think it'll just be more economical and less expensive to go there. All right, so let's go drop this laundry in, get us a bottle of tequila. Maybe I'll show you around Big C or whatever market I do decide to go in if they let me film. I'm shooting on the iPhone. I have the camera with me. 2 reasons why I'm shooting on the iPhone today is it's easier to shoot video inconspicuously walking through the mall or supermarket holding your phone versus a camera. They know it's a camera. Phone, they know it's a phone, but they don't know if you're recording. I guess they could see by the way you're holding the phone that you're recording, but it still doesn't ring bells. Every place I walk in, eventually they tell me, oh, sir, you can't record. So that's number 1 reason. Number 2 reason is it's easier for me to transfer files to the MacBook Pro. I go in to the videos, select the video, click each video that I want, hit airdrop it to my computer, boom. As opposed to taking the memory card out of my device, whether it be the drone or the camera or my Action 4 underwater camera or action camera, put that into the computer. Then it wants to import all the files, and I have to stop that, and then I got to go look through every file to find, which video clip that I want to import. With this, I just click, tap, and it's downloaded. So, I do like the DJI products. Don't get me wrong, great products. But if they could figure out a way to airdrop and not have to do all that and make it simple, I'm sure there is, because I do transfer files, but I have to be connected to the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, select it on the drone, then transfer to my phone, and then transfer it to the computer. If they could just find a way where you could just airdrop it to a MacBook or something, I think they should just start with MacBook first, because I think most people that own DJI have Apple products, because to me, DJI products are quite pricey. Not saying they don't have Samsung products, whatnot. Anyways, I'm rambling. But those are the reasons why I like using the iPhone. So let's get out here and do some laundry. All right, so we're making our way to the laundromat and show you the gym. I believe I showed you the gym in the video when I showed you my apartment. So I am disappointed I'm not able to work out. I feel as if they should have done this shit first thing in the morning, not middle of the afternoon. But they're putting equipment in the gym. So I guess I can't complain. I don't know if you can see that through the glare in the window. So they're putting in all new equipment, it looks like. So I'm happy about that. So let me tell you a little story what happened last night. I found a new bar. It's like Danny's. Not as cool as Danny's. I actually went to Danny's the other night, or walked by I should say, but my bartender wasn't there, so I turned around. Not gonna go into explanation why I won't be frequenting Danny's as much or again, but I found another bar, has 2 pool tables. The lady drinks are actually cheaper. It's a little warmer even though they have fans, whatnot, but it's a high built-in ceiling with metal roofing, with none of that, you know how in the US you have that little metal thing on the top that spins around that takes the exhaust out, the exhaust fan or whatever they call it. on top of the roof. Well, if they had one of those, it would take that hot air out. But I told one of the bartenders, but she's not going to tell her boss. They don't give suggestions to their boss out here. You know, they listen to you, but they won't say anything. Thank you. So, anyways, I'm at the place, at the bar, sitting there. I get my drink, my margarita, sitting by myself. Then one of the ladies comes over. She starts talking to me, and I'm just watching them play pool. So then, I guess one of the managers notices that I want to play pool. The other tables are there. The lady wants to play pool with me. So she kindly walks over to all the other tables and say, "Hey, other people want to play pool. So you have to give everyone a chance." That's what I'm assuming, she said. So, I mean, that was the only course of action when she did that. And then one of the guys that was playing said, "Hey, right now it's 1-1. We need to play one more game to break this tiebreaker." So, and he was like, "Okay, you can play after that tiebreaker." I'm like, "Cool. No worries, no problem." I wasn't complaining. I was just chilling there, just going to wait. For the record, I did not write my name on the board, which would have helped the situation. So they got done, and they're like, "Hey, you're going to play him or are you going to play me?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm going to play the lady." He's like, "What's my table?" And I'm like, "Bro, I understand the rules in some countries when you play in pool halls, but that's why she came over and she said something to you, said something to him." And I didn't go into explanation that the dude you were playing with said it would be all right for me to play her. Now, if I buy a girl a drink and we want to shoot pool, I should be able to pick the person I want to play pool with. And all my times of coming here in the 3 years and shooting pool, no one's housed a table. Now, I know how that is. I mean, I played those rules in the U.S., mainly in Philadelphia, to be honest with you. Normally, when I go to a pool place or shoot pool in a place, we just keep the table, and I play with the people that I came with. I don't win and say, "All right, next," and just keep doing that. Well, that's what this guy was doing. So I kindly gave him a little explanation, and I left it at that. Then the lady's asking me, "Hey, how come you didn't play pool with him?" I didn't want to give her an explanation. First of all, it wouldn't put me in a good light of complaining. Try not to do too much complaining, especially with the ladies. So I was like, it doesn't matter, don't worry about it. But it was just like, he was very overly aggressive. He wasn't that way when he started shooting pool. But then he started getting better at besting people and got kind of like cocky. And I'm here to have fun and shoot pool, not be so competitive. I just want to shoot pool, talk to the ladies, it's an icebreaker, and have some fun. Not sit up here and be like fucking super pool champion. So anyways, that's what happened yesterday. It's like my table, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. Be easy. So I will be going back to that place. Like I said, the lady drinks are super cheap, 100 baht as opposed to 150, 195 baht. So this looks like I found a nice little spot. So this is where I do my laundry at. I do it myself. They do have a drop-off service. That's the name of the place. So I'm gonna use one of these machines here. I guess I'll use Lucky number 4 is what I usually use. And then they have the dryers here. And you pick the weight, and then you can pick the water temperature. So if you want cold water, it's 40 baht for 10 kilograms. 50 baht for warm, 60 baht for hot. I'm just gonna do warm. So you get this laundry, and I buy my little powder. I did a video on that already. Go back and look at my videos that I've done maybe like 4 or 5 videos ago. So all right, let me get this laundry in, and then let's go get this bottle of tequila. So like I stated, I'm gonna do the 10 kilos for 50 baht for warm water. Self-explanatory. It goes in here, machine is on, 30-minute wash. So it's tumbling. I'm gonna attempt to ask the lady to put money in for the dryer for me. She's smiling now, but she wasn't smiling just a minute ago. So anyways, yeah, it's a nice place. You see, they do the laundry here for you too as well. So wish me luck. All right, so talked to the lady. The head boss came out. It's 40 baht for this dryer. So I gave her the 40 baht, and then I gave her 20 baht for putting it in. That's less like a $1.50, guys. It's minimal. So she's gonna put the clothes in the dryer for me when they're done. So let's walk down the first road and go to the little market, and then we'll most likely have to hop into a Grab to get the big C. So let's get to the market. So right off the bat, they have a sign that says no filming, and they post up guard here. So I ain't gonna be able to get a video, but here's the alcohol. Tequila's around the corner. So you see, they don't even have the really good tequila. They have the Jose Cuervo over there. That's about it. So I'll do a little drive-by, if you will, walk-by of the salad station section over there. So yeah, I think it's 75 baht. This is the one I get. So it's a nice little section here. All right, so I ordered my Grab. As you see, it's traffic time right now. A little bit of traffic. Probably gonna get worse in the next hour. So we're looking for 9203. Pickup spot is over here. It said 7 minutes. Everyone's starting to set up for tonight. I haven't been eating too much over here. I've been walking to the other place to get my ribs and my fried chicken. Trying to stay away from that spaghetti. I had spaghetti inside of the food court, man. It tasted like basil and something else, but it was just very strong and very bad flavor, and I didn't see any basil. So I don't know if you put basil oil or something, but you know how you have too much just raw basil in your mouth? It gives you like a tingly, numbing flavor. Yeah, so I won't be ordering spaghetti from him again. And I asked him for pork, and he's like, no. So I'm gonna stick with my lady. The thing I did, what I like about his is he put come on, get it together, Will. Chopped up cherry tomatoes in it. So I try to get her to get tomatoes. So I might even actually just bring tomatoes over and be like, hey, can you add this? And some onions already cut up and be like, hey, can you add this to my spaghetti? Because I like a lot of vegetables, like almost like vegetable primavera. So let me turn this off so I can look for my Grab guy, and I'll see you at Big C. So I will say, if you're one of those guys, foolish people who use Uber Eats in the US, you'll love it here because they have Grab. And that's the Grab driver. He just left here. I'm in McDonald's waiting for my Grab to come and pick me up for a drive. Yes, Grab delivers food, clothing. I mean, they do everything. Groceries, you know, just like Uber. You should watch the Netflix special on them. I believe it was on Netflix, or it might have been on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, but check it out. It's a interesting story. But anyways, the delivery fees are minimum 15 baht, 30 baht, 20 baht, sometimes free, because they're just trying to get your business to get you to order. So the actual restaurant will eat the cost to have your food delivered. So yeah, you'll love it here if you're one of those lazy people who order from Uber Eats and has your food delivered to you, and you pay $15 for a $2 apple. I don't understand how people do that. We talk about that shit all the time back in the US. People were spending 30 bucks for a $20 delivery, or even $40 delivery, spending 30 bucks to have your food delivered to you. And then you're worried about, oh my God, the economy is so bad. Save money, get off your ass, go get your own goddamn food. Anyways, now yeah, we're waiting for the Uber, the Grab. He had to flip a bitch because this is only a one-way. So he has to go around to Beach Road and then come up this road that's over here and come up. So it said 7 minutes. He's gonna be a minute. Unless he tries to cut up one of these alleyways, which he just might. So we're in the Grab, on our way. Nice and cool, clean. greeted me nicely. So yeah, let's gonna go Big C. I can't promise you I'm gonna be able to video. At least try and get a photo of the tequila, and try and get a video of the facility when there's no workers around. But I didn't get a view of them on camera. But the ladies stand in front of the liquor aisle all day. They just post up. Every time I come in there, I don't know if they're like wine reps or whatever. They have a large wine selection and alcohol selection at that particular store. I don't even remember the name of the store, but it's the one that I go to because it's really close to my condo. I mean, half a block. In the same complex as that food court and that Thai boxing and gym that they have upstairs. So I just go there at convenience, but I'm positive Big C is gonna have some cheaper vegetables and lettuce and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what we can get. So the lady that gave me that food that I showed you, she's been trying to get me to buy food, and I said I would. So she came over last night, and I bought her a drink, and she was showing me the food. She sent me a message earlier that day, or the day before, one of those, I can't remember. And I sent her a message, oh, it looks delicious, and she never responded back. So when I saw her last night at the club, she was like, yeah, the food, I sent you pictures. I said, yeah, I responded. You never responded back. I was gonna order some vegetables. So anyways, I bought her a drink, and we were playing and, you know, doing what you do in the club. But then my normal, regular girls came over, and for lack of a better word, I shooed her away. And I think she felt some type of way about that. So it's like the complete opposite. You know how women don't like to be considered their objects or things or possessions or whatever. It's the opposite. You are their possession. You come in and you buy a girl a drink and spend time with the bar. Every time you come in, she's gonna gravitate to you, and you just have to politely say, hey, you know, I want a different lady, or this, that, and the other. So I've hung out with about 10 different ladies, but I do have my regular girls who treat me right, and I buy them drinks all night. But even they get an attitude sometimes. But I'll walk in and they'll have a customer for like an hour, and I'm just chilling with some random chick until they get done doing their thing with the other customer, and then come over and play games with me and do what it do and have some fun. And I'm in there for like 3 hours, 4 hours sometimes. And we'll go into that. And I'm going to do a video called Let's Talk. And I'm just going to bring up all these different subjects, how much average night cost, what was my daily budget for a day, how much I spend in the clubs, which clubs has VAT, you know, how much I've spent so far. We're just going to talk. So I'm going to write down all these subjects, bullet points, and then we're going to go through this. you out there now? Car tried to cut in front, he tried to go up. So anyways, I think she felt some type of way about me pushing her off, you know what I mean? But I got a type, you know what I mean? And she's not my type. And another girl that I told you I knew for 3 years, she's not my type, but she does take care of me, this, that, and the other. But if I'm sitting there spending money, I want to be with my type. And my type is young, short, skinny, Asian women, petite, sweet and petite. So the other girl's a little thicker. She's not fat by far, but she also doesn't want to be on video. I invited her. She came over. We went swimming. We walked on the beach, and we went to the mall. This is the one I told you. She only ordered 60 baht worth of food. She didn't go ham. She didn't hit me over the head, and I said she could get whatever she wanted. But anyways, these women have attitude. Like, you buy them a drink, they expect every time you walk in that you're their property. And I get it to a certain extent. They're trying to get their drinks, and I think they're supposed to get like 10 drink minimum a night. And I know some of the girls get more than that, obviously. I know the girls with me get no less than 4 drinks. Sometimes they get 5 or 6, depending on how I'm feeling and how much money I want to spend. So anyways, you know, it is what it is. So she hasn't responded. I was gonna buy some vegetables from her, and she just hasn't responded. So I guess she's in her feelings. That's a video I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna take you to Beer Town. It looks great. I went there last year, but it looks even better now. It's all modern looking, as opposed to these older bars who don't have the money to make their bars look nice, and it looks really nice. So I might head over there one time and do a video for you guys over there called Beer Town. Really nice. So the place I was talking about going first, I believe, is up here on the corner in this area that had a liquor store. But everything's going to be more pricey. I mean, you pretty much can't get out of spending city prices and tourist prices, because this is a tourist town. So, I mean, you see, we only went, I don't know, 3 blocks. So we're getting away from, we're going towards Soy 6, which is very popular, but we're getting away from where all the action is, which is behind us. There's a few places that are action up here. Yeah, the Hard Rock. Don't let me get into the Hard Rock, or maybe I should, really quick. The margaritas at the Hard Rock suck, and their happy hour sucks. So I went to Hard Rock a couple times. I think I might have a video. I'll put it in there. So I go there regularly just to get a margarita, because I was just getting tired of going to the same spot. I try to switch it up every once in a while. And first of all, you're paying an American price for a margarita, like $13, $15, I believe it was. So I went to happy hour. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll suck down a few happy hour. Don't you know these brought a small margarita, no flavor, just a basic ass small margarita for happy hour. Happy hour, you're supposed to be able to get the regular drink at half price, or whatever price they have it at, not bring you some watered down, unflavored margarita. So it's not really a happy hour. So their drinks aren't specials. They just give you a cheaper drink. They not gonna be losing money out here, guys. So I stopped going to Hard Rock. Plus, they wouldn't let me switch from table to table. I'm like, just transfer. I get it. Just transfer the bill, or keep the bill up here. And so, see, yeah, it says liquor right there. Let me see if I can get that in. So that was a liquor store, which I was going to go to, but we're going to go to Big C. Maybe we'll be able to go in there another day. But anyways, just let him have the bill. But I get it. If I go move to another section and that's his table, then he can't get tips or pay from the table, because I'm occupying a table that's not in his section. And I get it, but that was a problem for me, because there's only a very small smoking section. And no, I don't smoke, but I vape, and that's considered smoking here. On that note, since we're just driving and talking, you know, vape is now highly illegal here. There are no more ladies walking around selling vapes. There used to be ladies with purses with the vapes hanging over, or the vapes inside, and they walk into the bars and they sell the vape. They have cracked down. So I brought my vape. I don't buy vape from here because I always get ripped off. They try to hit me over the head, and you know, it says like 2,000 puffs or 4,000 puffs, and it's never 2,000, 4,000 puffs. Yeah, homeless lady, sad. So I bring my vape. Ooh, what's that over there? Anyways, I bring my my vape and my juice to fill it up. I brought a big ass bottle. I'm almost done. Hopefully it'll last me another month. I'm like a little less than half. So if you vape and you've been to Thailand and were able to purchase it before, not saying you won't be able to purchase it, but you're gonna have a hard time. The best thing that I can suggest for you, if you still look for vape, is to go to a smoke shop and ask them. Some of them have vape, and yes, they have the medicated vape, if you know what I mean. We'll go over that in the talking let's talk video. Put you on game with that one. So they've had a few vapes in there, but my suggestion is you bring it, pack it in your luggage, even though you're not supposed to because it's got the battery in there, but I do it every time. Bad me. I don't want to jinx myself because I don't want to put it in my carry-on and then them confiscate it when it goes through the scanner. So yeah, I just pack it in my luggage. But yeah, they've cracked down on vapes tremendously. They said a couple boys died from smoking vape. I don't know if this was after my trip last year or before my trip, but I know that every country now is trying to, well, not trying to, have banned vape. I think Cambodia, oh yeah, Cambodia banned vape too. I got pissed. I walked for like 5 miles to a place to get vape, and no one would help me find the vape. And then the one lady was gonna help me. Oh yeah, it's over. And the guy came up and yelled at her, and then she just clammed up. So I didn't get vape. So it's illegal in Cambodia, Philippines, and here in Thailand. It's easier to find in I won't even say that. In the Philippines, in Bohol, I had to walk quite a ways. Went to a shop, finally convinced him to let me in the back, and then he had all this juice. So I just needed the juice because I had my own, mod. So you might have a little issue with getting vape out here. Look, this video is getting long. It's already 11 minutes. I've been rambling. So I'm going to cut this down, and I'll see you when we get to Big C. All right, looks like we have arrived at Big C. Oh, we got a money exchange right out front too as well. So I think this is connected into, thank you. Connected to the mall. So, Big C. I'm gonna turn the camera off. All right, so right off the bat, this is not what I was expecting. So maybe the market is upstairs. I see a little sign that's over there. So maybe this is just like a mall part downstairs and the mall is upstairs. So yeah, this is not the Big C I know. Nice though. So yeah, I believe the market is upstairs. So we're gonna take this little moving people walker, people mover, whatever you call it, and head upstairs. Of course, what we came for is closed for the day. There's a certain amount of time in which you can buy alcohol, so it's closed. All right, so the liquor section doesn't open till 5 p.m. It is 38, sorry. So the things I do for you guys, I'm gonna walk around here for an hour, 20 minutes. And yeah, all right, so here's some lettuce here. So those are live lettuce, which was actually something that I wanted to open a business here doing that. So you can see the loopholes on there, 78 baht. So we'll just take a little walk around. Guys, this video is gonna be long. And I'm trying not to get the video shut down. Show you the meat section and everything. First, I want to go to the vegetables because that's what I'm on right now. So already organic vegetables, corn. I'm gonna get some of this stuff. Yeah, so right off the bat, look at that. Everything's cheaper here. So I'm just paying for the convenience of walking out. So I'm gonna be getting some baby corn. Here's the price of eggs, 99 baht for, what is that, 30 eggs? That's $3, guys. We got a large egg section. Let's see if we can make our way to the meat section. So we got seafood. Trying to be inconspicuous. I'm not gonna stop and slow down. Just gonna do a little slow walk by. Coming up for the, and so they weigh it for you and put a price and a sticker on it. The Looks like we have some beef here. More chicken. Organic. Chicken wing. Liver, gizzards, chicken wings. More Thai and Asian oriented chicken parts and turkey parts and stuff like that. They got a deli selection. Lots of meats here. Had some dry aged meat over there too. We got salmon, sushi. Hope I'm getting all this in the frame. Cheese sections. Hope you can see the cheese and stuff like that. They got pizza blend cheese. I guess if there's a will, there's a way. No one's said anything to me yet. So here's the freezer section. They got pickled blue crab and Korean soy sauce. You're gonna find a lot of Asian stuff, guys. That just is what it is. Here's butter, which I might get me a little bit of butter because the corn that she gives me doesn't have butter. So I think I'll do that. So let's just go look at some other prices of things. Let's look and see what some American items are priced at. So here we have Snickers and Mars bars. They're small. It's 4 bars for 119 baht. So that's like $3.50. So I think that's kind of expensive. Some more candies here. Cornflakes, Fruit Loops. Extra virgin olive oil. Cookies. You'll have to zoom in, guys, and stop the video if you want to see the pricing. Let's carry on. Okay, let's take a walk down the soda aisle. So they got A&W root beer, Coca-Cola, looks like some Thai Sprite, Pepsi, Pringles, 62 baht, so $2. I don't know how Pringles got so goddamn expensive. In the United States, they're expensive. I like Pringles. They're not the best. Let's just cut the crap. They're not healthy for you at all. That is a totally processed chip. So it looks like your little power drinks or whatever, energy drinks. See, I've never tried this, but I heard it's really good for you. It's just like vitamin C boosters and stuff like that. Like taking emergency from what I hear. Let's crack on. So to sum it up, it's like a Walmart. This is not what I was talking about when I said it's like a warehouse like Costco. There's another place that's like that, and I don't remember the name of it. It might be a Big C, but just a different kind of Big C. I'm not sure. But it's over by the train terminal. Bus terminal, I'm sorry, not train. But as you can see, it's like a Walmart. Clothing, household items, food. Might as well just put a Walmart sticker on it. Bicycles, trash bags, Rubbermaid, Tupperware. I mean, you can find everything here. Let's go take a look at the bicycles. See if they have any good brands, American brands or anything like that. Mainly Chinese brands, I know that. Bikes are super cheap over here. So 2,000 baht, 60 bucks for that small bike. 2,500, 70, 80 bucks, something like that for a bike. So it's not bad. I mean, can you get a bike for 60, 70 bucks in the US? Little kiddie pools. So these are the more pricier bikes. And they have the good gears on it. I think you can see can't pronounce that, but those are the type of gear shifts that I have on mine. Exercise equipment. Gardening supplies. There's a Home Pro in this complex too as well. For those you don't know, Home Pro is like Home Depot. So, but yeah, this is a Walmart, man. It's a one-stop shop. So I think there was an aisle that said UK. It doesn't say American items, but it said UK. Let's see if we can go down that, if we didn't already go down that aisle. So yeah, guys, we already went down this aisle, but that was just the beginning of the aisle. So yeah, it's not American food, it's just European import food. So this is what it is. Spaghettis and all that good stuff. So we're gonna wait. We got another 7 minutes. But yeah, they have an electronics section. They have everything. So if you're here in Pattaya, Thailand, Pattaya, just come on down to Big C, and it's a lot cheaper than going to Tops. Tops, all the bougie people, think of it like Whole Foods. Prices are super, super expensive. Those from Europe, Whole Foods is just like an organic, mostly all organic, a lot of non-GMO foods that are very healthy for you, that are usually small businesses have their products in there, like Walmart did when they first opened. Businesses get a start there instead of having the big manufacturers, which some of those companies become big manufacturers or get bought out, but they have a lot of small businesses or medium businesses that they support. So yeah, this is a pretty nice place. We got a bakery. So I'm pretty sure that's per kilo, so 18 baht per kilo. I don't think it's pound. Chilies, spices, bakery. As you see, they have a bakery back there. It says bakery, staff only. So yeah. Squash. I don't know what this is. Oh, seeds to grow your own vegetables. So we're gonna post up in front of the alcohol. I seriously doubt I'm gonna be able to get video in the alcohol. They have people posted up in there. I'm sure she's gonna follow me around. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, they're open a little bit early. Let's see if I can get the video in before. So these are the prices. Yeah, not good. All right, guys, they didn't have the tequila I wanted and the selection that I wanted. The Don Julio small bottle was, might as well say, 2,500 baht. So we're gonna go to this place called Foodland that she put me on to. So let's walk to Foodland. It says it's like a 6-minute walk from here. So then we'll just come back here and pick up the vegetables accordingly to the price of Foodland. Foodland might be just as least expensive. So it says a 6-minute walk, so it's probably a 4-minute walk because I walk very fast. So see you at Foodland. Guys, I got a cart full of shit. I did a video getting it, but they had the Chinese broccoli, Chinese kale, depending on where you're from. So I'm gonna try and cook that at home. Means I gotta make some more ice cubes because I gotta blanch the vegetables. And I'm not taking a risk of cooking it with Thai water, so it'll be bottled water as well as ice cubes with bottled water. So let me go ahead and pay, and then I'll show you what we got when we get home. I got to get the clothes; they've been done, and it is 6:43. Forgot what time we left, but yeah. So we're gonna check out here, and I'll see you back at the place. here. Can't wait to eat this. All right, so I got a bag. Should have brought my bag. Don't know what I was thinking. It was 22 baht, but here's the total so far. The major expense was the tequila, which was damn near 1,000 baht, which is 28, 29 bucks, depending on what the exchange rate is. So again, we'll go over the stuff once we get into back to the condo. Want to pick up the clothes, get this, and then still want to pick up some lime juice from that other market. So buy one, get one, right? Yeah, it's a buy one, get one.
Yeah, buy one, just one.
Oh, okay, just one then, just one. No. Okay, I see. Okay, together already. Okay. All right, so I misinterpreted that. That's cool.
Cash or credit?
Card. So not bad, guys. All right, let's get this grab and get back to the condo. But yeah, this is a great market. Lots of little knickknacks out here in the aisles. Food eateries downstairs. ATM machines. Home Pro over there. So yeah, one-stop shop into Big C, like Walmart store. So this is Thai traffic. No one wants to give. Shit's all budged up here. All because someone wants to be an asshole. So traffic is a standstill. So I got out of my grab, get my laundry, head back to the condo and show you what we got. A haul from the market. But this is ridiculous. Look at that. Oh. I guess these are my clothes here. Thank you. All right, guys, back at the condo after you saw the traffic. Got my laundry semi-folded for me. A little bit damp, but it's fine because I'm going to put it outside on the drying rack, which is right underneath the air conditioning, so it's blowing hot air on it so it dries. But anyways, let's get to this. So here's the bill, but the names are different, so I can't really go off the names on here. So forgive me for that, but I'll do my best. So you can see the tomatoes are 46 baht. These red onions peeled, 17 baht. The baby carrots and a little bamboo husk thing, 30 baht. Carrot, 5.5 baht. This was 45 baht. The organic vegetables. I didn't know it was 2 bags already put together, so I grabbed 2 of them. I only wanted 1. I'm gonna experiment it first. Like I said, it's just too cheap to cook, but this is it's very inexpensive to eat out, more expensive to cook. But this vegetable is very expensive when you go to the market and you get it whole like this. They might chop up a little bit and put it in your dish, like I asked for Chinese kale with chicken, and it was more chicken than Chinese kale. Chinese broccoli kale, whatever you want to call it. So I like to eat this just as it is. So I'm going to blanch this. Moving on to that, I got some sesame oil. I don't know how much that sesame oil was. I think it was like 15 baht. So these sauces weren't expensive. So I got small ones, obviously, because I'm not going to be doing that much cooking, and I'll just leave them here for the next person. So I got some dark soy sauce. I got oyster sauce. I was looking for hoisin sauce. So I think one of these was like 20 or 30 baht. The rest were like 15 baht. This was supposed to be 69 baht, but I don't think it came to 69 baht. This is jackfruit. So the total bill came to like 200 and where is it? I got my contacts in, guys, so it's hard for me to read, so I gotta do this. So it came to 282 baht, and the tequila was 969 baht. So Total, it came to 1,282 baht, 0.25. So the most expensive thing was the tequila. Take away that, this is what it cost me, like under 300 baht. So yeah, this is the haul. Got the tomatoes, jackfruit. I got a little bit of lettuce in there still already. Didn't like the lettuce really there, so I'm gonna get lettuce from the market where I just showed you when I did the drive-by and the tequila and whatnot. So all in all, man, yeah, I mean, I already knew that the tequila was gonna be super expensive. You weren't gonna be able to find the bottles, sizes. There was that other liquor store. I went in, a liquor store, Big C, and then Food Mart or whatever it was called, Foodland, that they told me to go to. And they did have it, but it was a small bottle. Like, this is the bottle of my, excuse my kitchen, guys, of the 1800 I got. It was a small bottle at 1800 for 70 bucks. Can't do that. Can't do it. I spent 40 bucks for this. So I am trying to take another trip while I'm here in Thailand. Before I need to do a visa run, if I stay longer than 2 months or even stay the 2 months. Still debating, still got a lot of more money to spend. I haven't been spending that much. But I'm going to put all the initial, when we do the Let's Talk, I'm going to put all the initial costs and everything together, but then I'm going to put the cash spent, not including my airfare, my Airbnb. I'm just talking about day-to-day cash. So there'll be a couple different breakdowns, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, you know, I've been shooting video, I just haven't been editing. I'm on vacation, guys. I consider doing this YouTube full time. It's not picking up like I wanted to. Maybe if I did do it more consistently, it would. But I'm having fun, you know what I mean? So videos come out when they come out. Gonna try and post one tonight before I go out. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please hit the notification bell. Share these videos to your friends if you find them informational. I'm trying to make it more informational, not funtional, if you can, if that's even a word. So, I mean, there will be some videos where we have fun, but it's just mainly informational, you know. This area is a great area. The base, the edge, this Grand Avenue. So you really want to stay in this area because you can walk to everywhere. And that's what I've been trying to show you in the videos, that everything is accessible. Yeah, you pay a little bit more. You might pay 800, 600, 700, 1,000 bucks for a room for the month, but you're not in Jamtiem and you're not fighting traffic. This, you know, to get to and place everywhere you want to go. So that's a cost that you have to incur, whether it's a motorbike taxi, you renting a motorbike, or taking a Grab everywhere you go. The Grab cost me 115 baht up, 115 baht back, 20 baht tip, 20 baht tip. So we're looking at like $7 every time I hop in a Grab for just to do one trip back and forth. If you're making multiple trips a day, maybe 3 of those, you do the math. You know what I mean? If you're in Jamtiem and you got to take a Grab here and a bulk taxi here and blah, 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 all that's going to add up, and you might as well just stay here and be convenient. Plus, another reason is, when I'm drinking, I got to piss, and I want to get right back to the condo so I can relieve myself. Instead of sitting in a cab for 15 minutes trying to hold my piss, you know. And if you don't know about Thailand, if you're in like Tree Town and places like that, you got to pay every time you got to use the toilet. The bars don't have a toilet. Danny's did have a toilet. Been going there for 3 years, asking for change to go take a piss. Lo and behold, they had a toilet. They told the white guy I was with when he went to go get change, we had a toilet, and he came up to me and was like, "Hey, did you know they had a toilet?" I said, "No." He said, "Yeah, I wanted to ask for change for the toilet." She said, "Oh, there's a toilet in the back." But when I asked for change for the toilet, I don't get that. And you know what she said? "Well, you never asked." Well, neither did he. Anyways, that should give you a little insight to why I put on there what I put on there in the last video that you saw. So I just want to be treated fairly, respectfully, kindly. I'm spending my money, but that doesn't seem to matter. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. As always,